Hello everybody, this is Abhishek Rawal from expresscomputer.in. Today we have Dr. Shantam Shukla, who is the lead innovation officer for Forbes Marshall, and he'll be talking about the internal IT initiatives at Forbes Marshall. Thank you, sir, for joining.
Hi Abhishek, glad to be here.
Sir, if you can start off with the business that Forbes Marshall is into.
So Abhishek, Forbes Marshall is a more than 7 decades old organization. We are into process industries, providing solutions for steam and control systems. So any process plant who is using steam or require control systems, solutions and offerings, be it in India and abroad, would be one of our clients and markets.
And sir, if you can brief about the internal IT initiatives or some of the latest initiatives that the company has taken internally at Forbes Marshall.
Yep. So you would have heard about IoT. IoT is a pretty big buzzword in these recent years. Forbes Marshall also has a lot of IoT offerings. Some of you might have heard about FEMAX, EverSense or WebAssist. And this has been a very strong feeling in the organization that you can't provide an IoT solution if you are not a consumer of it as well. So all the best practices that we take to our clients through the various product offerings, IoT offerings that we ourselves have been a very strong adopter of these solutions. For instance, we have a very strong platform for BI analytics. So we make a commitment to our clients that we will be delivering you products on the time that we have committed you for, and I guess analytics tools as to how that order is processing through the system, right from when the order is booked, what material was required, whether that material is in the factories or not, whether they have been worked upon or not. Our people, our members in the organization who are working on them can know it at a flash of a click. They can click and get to know whether we are on time or not. Even the system is intelligent enough to raise an alert or a prompt that, hey, this order is on track, great job, or this order seems to be falling behind, and then a corrective action can be taken. All this enabled over the last few years by strongly using BI analytics in our system. To give another update, we have heard about cloud systems, and like many companies, we have our own internal portals. We started with them first, and we have deployed now couple of our portals, couple of our internal systems on some of our cloud vendor partners. And we not only is it about availability and cost, it also frees up your IT resource to take up some of the more challenging assignments that we foresee in future. One of them, and perhaps a final example if I can share with you, is that we have a very, very diverse base of items that we ship out annually. We do a lot of customization, and it will be very difficult to say that the products ordered by different of our client partners would undergo the same channel. So we are not a batch organization. Tracking the material through our RFID, use of RFID, ensuring that they get packaged in the right way, what exactly the client order for, is today being enabled through a very, very judicious use of IT. So probably one of the biggest advantages that we have taken of IoT is on material management and in ensuring that how product diversity that we are having internally can be best optimized. Of course, this is a journey. We are on it, and we hope to continue moving in the right direction.
Okay, sir. As far as ROI is concerned and the benefits overall of the host of initiatives on the digital side at Forbes Marshall, how would you explain the benefits or the ROI?
So, you will have to look at benefits in a way that when you're talking of availability, have we seen better availability of our systems? Yes, when we were having it internally, we had the systems available, but now our requirement, depending on weekends, say 2 of the days when the office is not, we don't have people in office, and the internet is not available, or there is very little traction on the internet, we are now able to optimize our cost on those levels. Uh, look at look at the utility monitoring. We have taken targets of 10%, 20% reduction in the utility costs, say electricity and water. We have our own system, one of the systems that I mentioned earlier, ever since. We use it internally as well to track our own consumption of electricity and water, and we have accrued benefits of more than 10 and 20% on these systems. And trust me, given the system cost of these systems, it's hardly anything compared to what you are gaining back. In some of the places, for instance, material management, yes, RFID investments takes time, and these are long-term investments, but we are seeing very high benefits in way of streamlining our efforts and optimization, and we believe that this is the way to go forward.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks a lot.